And welcome to the super fun, awesome, happy time new amp day. My name is Gabor.
Hey, welcome along. I'm Alex, and I got a new guitar amp. This is the Chandler GAV19T.
Catchy name.
Yeah, isn't it? Hey, we're going to check it out, see what it does. I found this secondhand locally, and I've always checked them out online ever since they released. So,
And I've never played it, so this is my come along
yes,
and watch me play it for the first time.
if you like it, subscribe on the channel, ding the bell, give us thumbs up, and comments, questions below.
Yes.
Tangled up in cables already.
Yes.
And that'll be fantastic. Help it do our thing.
Yes. What do you say?
The setup today.
Oh yes, the setup.
We've got the guitars going into
That's a dog.
it is going through a an analog delay if we need it. An Ibanez AD150, whatever it is. But it's going into the head, and then that's going through a Mozztronics Amp Switcher into a 2 notes Torpedo Captor X for stereo IRs of a single 12 cabinet.
Which is there.
Which is up on the
And there's a video of that.
Mm.
All right.
Yeah, so.
Well, I've never played it. So Alex,
Yes.
tell me about this amp.
Rundown.
It's red.
2 inputs, it is red, so it goes extra fast.
Yes.
2 inputs, high and low gain. They do affect the gain and headroom and all that kind of thing.
That's all in the name, isn't it? High gain, low gain.
I know, right? Says so on the front. The input section is pretty cool. There's only one volume for the whole amp, and that's just input level.
Oh. So there's a master output volume.
Yep. But there is a bias on the front in the preamp there.
Okay.
So it goes from 1 to 5, and that makes it, on lower settings, it's faster, snappier, less compression, and on the higher settings, it's more sag,
More biased.
much more biased.
Yeah.
Like 5 times,
At
5
least
times
5 times.
more biasing. The EQ is lovely. It's I believe it's a Baxton Doll type EQ, like a console studio type.
Well, because
EQ.
don't they make console stuff, studio stuff mostly?
Yes, that's mainly their thing.
Yeah.
If you haven't heard of Chandler, yeah, generally.
And are they the same guys that make the pedal, the Chandler tube driver?
I'm not sure. I think they made some sort of pedals for a while.
Okay.
Like some boost things and fuzzes.
Okay. No.
Check on that. So that's that section. It's the EQ, just high and low. Very simple.
So you can't scoop the mids?
Well, I might guess if you boost them all, we'll find out.
Because we've got to go do some chugga.
Do we? Now the drive section. This is actually a boost stage on the power amp section.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not on a preamp. Ah, okay.
So there's 1 all the way up to 6 stages of boost.
One better than a bias.
Yes. There's a couple of different types of boost you can do. There's it's a bit hard to read on. Treble boost, which is obviously a treble boost. Thick, which is a full range.
So there's like a boost circuit in there, in between a preamp and power amp.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah. Treble boost thick, which is a full range. There's aggressive and mids, which are just different types of mid range. I think aggressive is upper mid range and mids is a lot lower.
Okay.
Mids boost.
Okay.
And or you can just take it out by taking it to off.
Okay.
And let the amp be that. The only thing I wish it had was an effects loop, which it doesn't.
Okay.
Because once it gets crunchy, it'd be fun to have
Nah.
effects post.
Well,
Maybe
with the 2-note stuff,
Yes.
you can run the effects post.
Yes, we can. There's a little bit of reverb on that. So that's... Oh, there is a switch that goes from normal to intense for the shape, it's called. That's weird. I'll play that later.
Okay. So should we make some sound?
Sure.
So I'm going to start off with Fano Omnis MG6, which unplugged sounds like this.
So all I'm going to do is just turn up the input.
So what do we now? Is that boosting off?
So let's start with EQ in the middle
Yeah. Okay.
on low gain input.
Okay.
The bias is at 1, and we'll just turn the volume up.
Okay. And I'm going to play an A chord of some sort. think this switch is busted. I'm going to stay on the bridge. It's a lovely clean.
So I didn't mention this, but the kind of flavour is it general British style.
Yeah.
So it's kind of...
It's an English amp.
I think they're English company.
I think Chandler's English. Sounds English.
Sounds English. It's not
Chandler.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not a clone, but it is in the world of like Voxes and Marshalls and high-watt things.
Okay.
So it's all that kind of thing. Should we hear some EQ?
Let's hear some EQ. Oh, that's all up. It sounds cool. So there's a bit of grunt there when you push, when you hit it. Quite high output pickups too. Just quickly, just in comparison, because there are quite high output pickups with the clean. Let's do the Jazzmaster neck pickup. Jazzmaster, Parts Master, Caster, Blaster, Master, Caster, Blaster, Master, Caster, video fluid there. Martin A. Smith pickups. Let's check the neck pickup. It's nice. The reverb is from there. I'll turn it down a smidge.
Nah, it's cool. So it is a loud amp.
From the two notes.
It's just going into the two notes, so we can use it cranked up.
Yeah.
Otherwise we would be melting. Do you want
How many watts is it?
I think it might be that 18, 19 thing.
Okay.
I didn't actually look it up, but it's loud. Do you want to check out the bias? That's pretty cool.
Cool. West side. Oh, that's east side, isn't it? It's nice.
Did you feel a change in feel when it changed bias? So
Absolutely, yeah.
let's go to number 5.
So it's more compressed. It has more
Saggy.
Actually, it feels nicer.
Yeah.
Sure. So where are we now?
5.
We're as biased as we can get.
Most amount of bias.
Did it get a bit dirty as well?
I just turned it up, yeah.
Oh, okay, that's okay. I like it. Sounds cool.
Cool. So that's the just turning the amp up.
Okay.
Now I got the boost section.
Okay, boost me.
So if we start out on,
I'm gonna go bridge. cool. It's good.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, interesting sounds. And it does have almost like a pushed bipedal kind of vibe when you do that.
Sure.
You know what I mean? It doesn't maybe not like a supernatural amp sound, but it's like a more like a, you know what I mean?
It's different because if
different sounds.
Pedal, you'd push the preamp.
This is a power amp. Oh yeah, true. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. So are we?
Now,
yeah.
Wait for it. Let's check out the shape switch.
Okay.
It's from normal to intense.
So I'm playing same sort of chords. So that's intense now. It's like a lot of high end comes along with it.
Gets
with
really
intense.
intense.
It's all in the name, isn't it? I like that. Just that sound. Sorry, yeah.
So I've boosted the boost as high as it go on the power amp, but turned the input stage down, so it's different.
So you're pushing the power amp, but not the input gain. It's a weightier sound. That's cool. That's fat. It's very fat. It's an interesting sound because it's not.
Punchy, isn't it?
It's fat, but quite clear. It has a to it.
And you can back the bias off to get a bit more.
Less biased.
Yes.
It's less.
It's a bit faster and
Less oomph.
yeah.
Less. Cool. Okay. Next.
So that's the low gain input.
Okay. Oh yeah, we've got a high gain input still. Oh yeah. Okay.
So if we take the boost out and start again, say about halfway.
Okay. Okay, it's a different vibe sound, isn't it? You know, that's kind of the kind of clean sound that I like. That sort of sound.
Sure.
There's a bit of grunt, but if you play quietly. Yeah, that's. And you can still get the dog.
See
a dog. It still goes clean if you're depending on the pickup position. But then you get a bit of kazungas when you
Definitely.
hit it a bit harder. Should we try it with... Oh no, actually, let's keep going with this guitar and then we'll do humbuckers and stuff as well.
Sure. Should we boost that?
Let's boost. That's an interesting sound. It's different, isn't it? It's like the attack is different. It kind of the gain comes later. You have a kind of a
Transients like a
different attack to other amps.
sure.
It's hard to explain, but quickly check that. Exactly same sound.
Yeah.
With the P90s, and then we'll. I mean, that was sort of a humbucker. It was a wide range humbucker, but maybe check it with the Sire as well. But so this is exactly the same. Everything the same, just with. It's got a lot more with these pickups. Almost going to be too fat with this. Can you unfatten it a little bit?
Probably with the bias, maybe.
Less biased. There's less. Yeah. That sounds great. That sounds really good, actually. Good note definition. Sorry, yeah.
It has that kind of marshally, foxy, fizzy top end.
Yeah, it's Voxy. It almost reminds me more of Vox kind of sound than a Marshall sort of sound. It has that
It's very lucky.
what do they call it? Is it shimmer? No, shimmer. No, not shimmer. Whatever they call it on the Vox. The
top boosty thing.
There's a buzzword there.
Oh, is there?
I can't think of it what they call it, but that buzzword they always say with Vox, it reminds me of that. That sort of high end, like shimmer. I think it's a shimmer. They call it. But good note definition with a lot of gain. You know what it reminds me a little bit of?
Yo.
That kind of Stone Temple Pilot sound.
Yeah, it's definitely
where you have like good note definition. I've forgotten how half of the songs go. And then was it like a weird chord? It's got that lots of gain, nasally honk. I mean, that's a guitar as well. But good note definition. It reminds of that STP sound.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
It is on treble boost, so it's got some bite.
Yeah. That sounds great. I really like that. Do you want to have a go?
Sure. This morning when I was setting up, I had this kind of almost Hendrixy fuzz thing going on.
Okay.
I can't remember how I had it now.
Crank everything?
Yeah, there's lots of everything. I think. And
that's everything just about in full.
that'll do it.
So yeah, that'll do. That sounds good. That's cool. That's a cool aim.
Fun,
Oh, hang on. Let's go. Try the same thing just with the less
yeah.
aggressive. Sounds cool. Sounds cool. Should we quickly do humbuckers? Do you want to do humbuckers, or do you mean to do?
Oh, I'll have a try.
Yeah, we'll try.
I know humbuckers are tricky.
Yeah. So while you're plugging it in, what kind of guitar is that you plug in there in, Alex?
The Sire L7?
Yeah.
For 7 because it has 6 strings.
Yes. It's one better than just 6.
So that's confusing.
That's cool.
Does have good note definition.
Yeah, that's the thing. And I mean, there's quite a lot of gain there now, but
Yeah.
it's still, you can hear all the notes.
Yeah, it's
I mean, I'm on aggressive with, I don't know, I can crank that even more. But
that's happening, isn't it?
It really reminds me, I don't know, for whatever reason, the first thing that popped into my head is that Stone Temple Pilot sound, which I
Yeah.
always like. It's heavy guitars, but lots of clean to it, because I think he uses 2 amps.
Sure. Okay.
There's one set cleaner, one set more dirtier.
I should know this. I remember reading the articles in Total Guitar magazine in the 90s.
He has
Every second episode was Stone Temple Pilots.
I'm sure he has, and he still uses, and he's always he uses like I think it's a Demeter preamp or something like that.
Yeah, right.
That he uses with whatever power amp, maybe VHT power amp or something like that. I don't know, whatever it is. And then that's his gain, and then he has, I think, maybe a Vox
Okay.
for a cleaner sound to get the definition, because you need the note definition for all the freaky chords that they're doing. It just, for whatever reason, that reminded me of that.
That's cool, right?
And I think because they do use P90s a fair bit too, so maybe
Yeah,
that
sure.
was with that. And the dog is back.
Tone Dog. Hey, Tone Dog.
Hello, Tone Dog. That's cool. So that's an amp you're going to be seeing in the background of our videos coming up a lot more.
Yeah.
Not sponsored by them. This is bought.
No, this
you
is
bought it.
bought from James, who are now... No?
James.
Hello, James.
Hello, James.
He's friends of Jack.
Oh, Jack and James.
So don't let
JJ.
that put you off. He's
The
actually a
JJs.
nice guy.
The JJs.
Yeah. So yeah, really happy with the amp, and
Cool.
it's another tone that hasn't existed in my little world here.
Tonality.
Yeah. What do you guys think?
Yeah. Have you ever played one of those? There's also...
They're not really common, are they?
did a video of the UAD plugin of that,
Yes.
which you can watch here.
That's how I found it. Yeah, I remember seeing it online, like
Brainworks does it, doesn't it? Yeah, I think Brainworks.
a while ago.
It's UAD, but also I'm pretty sure it's available on non-UAD platforms as well. So just as a normal plugin VST.
Let's try it out.
Maybe I will try it out as well as a plugin
Oh yeah.
and see what I think in a plugin world, and then
Sure.
find some sounds I like and compare it to that.
See if it does the same.
Mm.
Yeah, comments below. What do you think? Do you dig it? Got one?
Would you like one?
Not selling it.
Do you want one that's not red? Are they always red?
I think they're all red. Yeah.
Ah, it's all right. It looks good. It looks good.
It does.
Is that flames?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go.
Red with
If you have
flames.
flames on something, that
What's
makes
cool, man? Hey, thanks for hanging. We'll see you soon. And yeah, cheers.
Bye now.
See ya.